Yeah, let's go. We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Yeah. Oh yeah, the beast back. Adrenaline pumping through my veins, can't relax. Original, I am not the same as these cats. I sting them if they never ever mindin' they beeswax. I don't ever cap, but I'm wearing like 3 hats. Never been a rat, but I know where the cheese at. You'll never get a trophy cause they all here where we at. You better believe that. When it's all said and done, I'll still be here standing. Never took a loss and it ain't something that I'm planning. I dare you to say something, my focus is A1. Every dog has his day, it's been mine since day one. This is real grinding, I'm still climbing. While you still trying, I'm still shining. It's real blinding, and I'm getting hotter too. Talking top 2, I'm not a 2. You let the pressure bother you and I do what I gotta do. Let's go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard.
They ain't coming close to me. Flow is on atomic, I'm starting fires through poetry. The hardest out, staying loyal, no falling out. And if you step into the court, be ready, we ballin' out. Yeah, the coldest of teens, they know what we bring, don't try us. Ain't no in between, we go for these dreams in silence. Hard work, don't mistake it for magic. We been shooting in the gym, this is target and practice. Yeah.
And I'm just getting started, get my feet wet. It's all in repetition, ain't a secret.
All facts, all black dress code. Pay me my respect, collecting every debt.
I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Yeah. Let's go. We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Yeah. Oh yeah, the beast back. Adrenaline pumping through my veins, can't relax. Original, I am not the same as these cats. I sting them if they never ever mindin' they beeswax. I don't ever cap, but I'm wearing like 3 hats. Never been a rat, but I know where the cheese at. You'll never get a trophy cause they all here where we at. You better believe that. When it's all said and done, I'll still be here standing. Never took a loss and it ain't something that I'm planning. I dare you to say something, my focus is A1. Every dog has his day, it's been mine since day one. This is real grinding, I'm still climbing. While you still trying, I'm still shining. It's real blinding, and I'm...
Hey you guys, hey Angela, hey Nina. How are we tonight? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if you guys could hear me or not. Who's sewing with me today? Hey. Hey, Christy. Oh, Ebony's in the building. Can you guys hear me? Do I sound good? Where's my other stopping point? Okay, good. Oh, hey, Nina. bring my other one over here too. Oh Lord, look who coming in building. Hey, Miss Carol. Carol said, oh, I gotta join in on this fun. Miss Carol, when you go live with me? We got to get Miss Carol on one of these lives to sew with me. I'm telling you, if y'all thought last week for 3 hours with Miss Olivia was going to be bad, Miss Carol going to have y'all hostage here for a couple of hours too. Hey, Carol, the other Carol. You guys, listen. So y'all know the pattern that I was doing last week? Tell me why I'm doing that pattern. I wouldn't even say again, because it's not even again. It's, we starting over. So if you guys know the diabolical problems that I had with that facing last week, and it was my fault. It was my fault. I skipped the entire step. And taking it apart was not even, no, it was not an option. So we cut a whole new fabric. And we're just going to sew it up as if we just started this week with it. So that's what we did. Carol, you let me know when. Let me know. Miss Carol got to let us know when, because I'm pretty sure inquiring minds want to know when you go come live with Miss Rochelle, because we can make that happen. It's going to be nothing but laughs for y'all. Let me grab the pack. It's the same one from last week, Nina. I don't know if you was here with me last week. Hold that thought. Yep, y'all go see my Minnie Mouse pajama pants, because I took a whole shower. It's this one, Butterick 6816. So, last week, I was working on this one. I should have been done. But unfortunately, when I got to the facing, I completely skipped over it. Not necessarily skip over it. I skipped over a step, cut off the excess fabric, and then didn't have enough to have like a placket. So I went and decided that I was going to unpick it when I started talking about Miss Alethea, and we was playing Who Are We? Who Am I? Yeah. Talking to Miss Alethea and skipped a whole step. Tried to unpick, and yeah, no. It was getting on my nerves. So we just unpicked the entire thing. So what are you guys working on today? Miss Carol's always miss. I don't be seeing Miss Carol in these internet streets or Instagram streets. I don't see Miss Carol as much as I used to. Miss Carol, you be over there quiet. Oh, here's the fabric, y'all. Let me show y'all this fabric. So cute. So cute. So cute. Making the pants to go with my son's hoodie. What pattern are you using, Christy? Ooh, okay, Nina, crocheting. I used to crochet back in the days when I was a kid. I used to sit on my grandmother's couch and crochet. And people's like, girl, you only 8 years old. Why you crocheting with the old folks? I'm like, are you trying to call me old? I just have an old soul. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with having an old soul. Just low eyes. That's it. What in the world? So did you guys see the patterns that dropped with Simplicity? 3037. 3037. She said it's some pants. Trying to think of what these pants look like. You gonna make me type the pattern. Oh no, we finna find this pattern. 3037. Trying to think of what it. Oh! Yeah. Okay. Now I'm good with numbers now. But I feel like I've been looking at numbers all week. New Look in McCall's is on sale right now, starting at $3.99. So I'm just wondering, because like when we had Memorial Day, they wanted New Look patterns on sale for $5.99, like they Vogue. I mean, like essentially they are. I mean, they reprinted it in Vogue. New Look is now the new Vogue. I'm wrong for that. Okay, so yeah, 3037 is Norris pattern. Okay. Still on my list. Oh, I know what Simplicity 8655 is. Okay, Ebony, I got you. Okay, so Miss Carol, we could do the 27th or July 11th. Because y'all know I am not going to be nobody's live on the 4th. I won't be live next week either. That's my son's birthday. He would... my mini-me, my son, he would be so mad at me. Y'all seen a little video that I did? I did a little reel. My kids would not let me live. Okay, I like the swimsuit. All right. Okay, Nina, crocheting since you was 13. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Did you like that? Oh, girl says she has a job, so now she incognito. I feel you on that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nina, to answer to your point, how did I like the new patterns that came out? Let's just say they're nothing to phone home about. Just like E.T. phone home. They weren't that. I mean, I just see like with every new drop, it's always going to be about 3 or 4 patterns that I like. But a lot of the patterns are just like repeat. You could hack. I mean, I just keep seeing the same thing over and over again with every new drop. So you guys remember back in like 2021, 2022, we all used to be excited about the new drop, right? I want to say since probably 2020, it's been a lot of repeats, like every season with every brand. Now I'm kind of thinking like, instead of having this early spring, early fall pattern drop, they might as well just keep it to 4. Spring, summer, fall, winter. And I feel like then it wouldn't be like a rush on having patterns drop in the middle of a season, because at the end of the day, well, now you could get patterns in the season now that Joann's is no longer here. And you have to get them directly from Simplicity. But, there's a but. During the sale for Memorial Day, everybody was held up on patterns for like 2 weeks. I was like, is this the new norm or what? I know Joann's is no longer, but are we going to be waiting 2 weeks plus? Wait, shit, come on now. Okay, so Nina, out of the entire collection, and I think I only showed 20-ish patterns with that new collection that just dropped today, by the way. Now listen, I filmed that video Tuesday when it dropped, the list. I work during the week. So when they have it early in the week, I'm like, I gotta find some time to edit. And I don't have the patience to edit for like 2, 3, 4 hours. So I gotta do batches of edit. And when I say that, I'm talking about an hour, hour and a half. I get up, go do something else. If it's not done, it's just not done. But I try to get the video up in a 48-hour time frame. We was not successful there. I was planning on posting it yesterday, but it was not completely edit. I still had like the last 5 minutes of the video to edit. And I was like, well, we'll just post it Friday at 2. Because I already made the reel and I was like, yeah, we'll post it, post it at 2 p.m. And I was like, oh, snap, I already said that in the reel, so I got to post it at 2. I necessarily don't have to post it at 2, but let's be consistent all the way across this board. So, Ebony, the thing about it is like I wouldn't say like, even the season sewers, some of them realize it after. Like if they have been like using the same pattern repeatedly, they may not notice it right off the back when the new release drops, but they will definitely notice it by the time they get ready to cut that pattern. Just like when Miss Alethea was on last week with me live, she noticed that she haven't bought patterns since the new look. I think it was Hobby Lobby last year. When they did the 99-cent sale, she went and got a lot of patterns. So did Miss Carol. We're not going to talk about that, Miss Carol. I had everybody running to Hobby Lobby. I'll take the blame for it. I had everybody in Hobby Lobby going back 3 and 4 times for more patterns. Only because that's about the only time that you're going to see 99-cent patterns. When I started sewing, the patterns were always 99 cents. When they went up to $1.99, I started feeling a certain kind of way. I'm like, wait a minute, what you doing here? Do you want me to keep shopping for patterns, or do you want me to just hang it up and not shop? But I will say that Simplicity was listening to me when I said, now that Joann's is gone, can we get these Berta patterns down to $4.99? That ain't really helping my pocket. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to help those who love Berta patterns, even though I don't sew with Berta very often. Probably like once every 2 to 3 years. I probably have only sewn like 5 Berta patterns in my life. But I like them. It's just the instructions need to be a little bit better. That's about it. That's about it. July 11th. Okay, Carol. Let's do July 11th. I got you. Yeah. Miss Carol's going to be in the building July 11th. Ooh, what was that? Miss Carol's going to be in the building July 11th. Mark your calendars. Be prepared for some good old laugh after the 4th. She gonna have y'all up all night. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be wild. Miss Carol don't even have any whips, but she gonna come with something. Hey, AC Henry. Yeah, Carol, they all the same. We know that. Oh, Carol, the other Carol. So I have to say Little Carol and Miss Carol. So you know who I'm talking about. So Little Carol. Miss Carol's talking about get some sleep. Get lots of sleep before that live because it's going to be wild and crazy. It's going to be wild and crazy. I'm just going to tell you that now. Can you hear me? AC? AC, can you hear me? Okay, good. All right. So, AC, just so you know, I'm still showing the pattern from last week. I didn't want to move on to anything else only because I have pieces here that I could use, even though if you was here last week, there was a big issue with the facing pieces. And I know why, because they tell you to cut 4 out and interface 4, but you only really need to interface 2. Yeah, it was a whole mess. But I digress. We gonna get it together. So this is the fabric that I'm using. This nice print. Woo-hoo! But I'm also going to color block it, and I'm hoping this, wish me luck. Once again, this is the pattern. Hold on. I gotta turn it. Butterick 6816. I did my darts. That's what I was finishing up doing. So now I'm gonna show my sew. Now I'm gonna sew my shoulder seams. Carol, what you gonna be sewing up? Miss Carol, I should say. What are you gonna be sewing up tonight? Let's make sure I got this on right. The right side. I was just like, hold on. Wait a minute. Why that don't look right? Oh, so speaking of what I was going to say, listen. I was doing my reel the other day. And my son goes, Mommy, could I sit on your lap? I was like, sure, but let me do my reel real quick. I started doing my reel, and everybody wanted to talk at the same time. You have my son. Well, I asked him a question. It's my fault. I did ask him, why is it so hard to pick a fabric? And he's like, because there's so many to choose from. Okay. I agree with you. Then you got baby girl in the back. Yes, the shirt. I need more shirts for work, Miss Carol. Then you have baby girl in the back of me talking about, yep. I was like, when did she get on Storage Wars? Yep. And I had to try to keep a straight face because I didn't want to keep recording. And then long. I was like, what in the world did they over here? What are they over here doing behind me? I rewatched it and I kept laughing every time. Thought that, you know what, I'm gonna leave it so y'all can get a good laughter with these kids of mine. Y'all resident niece and nephew. They somewhere in the house. I don't know where they at right now. They're probably either playing a game or bugging their daddy. One or the other. You know what? I think this one's going to turn out better than the stripe. But I am using that stripe that I was using last week. I'm going to use it on the collar and the cuffs. I think that's going to be cute. I'm going to show y'all in just a second what I'm going to use the stripe portion for, so you could get a good idea. Miss Carol, isn't this weekend is Chicago Frocktails, right? And I think after you guys is Baltimore. So, you guys know how everyone's been asking about the whole Simplicity being sold for $1 and what's going on with Michael's acquiring Joann's, right? And why I have not done a video about it and all of this stuff. Listen, I think her name is Jennifer, the Chinese lady. I think she said, I wouldn't say the best, but I think her video is pretty, I'm not going to even say spot on. I think she did enough research on it to really tell the story. Bird has a video that you guys could watch about it too. To be honest with you, why I didn't do a video, your girl just didn't have time. I didn't have time to do all the research and all that stuff. Okay, wait. It's next weekend and Miss Carol's starting her outfit tomorrow. That is the story of a sewist, okay? We start at the last minute. The last dang minute. Why are we like that? Starting at the last minute and be sewing all the way up until the day of. Why are we like this? Okay, Christy, yes, the sewing report. Yeah, that. I think her real name is Jennifer, but yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. And all she does is report on everything. I don't think I ever seen this girl sew anything. Nothing. No shade to her, y'all. No shade to her. But I don't think this girl sews anything. I think she just kind of just report on any and everything, and that's about it. But when y'all see her sew something, let me know. I wanna check it out. I wanna definitely check that out. Last minute rush. I love it. I love it. All right, what the heck am I supposed to be doing now? Oh, the side seams. Let me do the side seams too. I'm gonna try to get it right this time, y'all, because this actually looking good. Looking good, girl. Looking good. Looking good. Now, even though I literally hate doing set-in sleeves, I'm gonna do them today. We gonna do them today. We gonna do it today. So let me ask y'all this. Outside of me, what other channels do you guys watch? Who else should I watch? I should say. Who should I watch? Of course, y'all know who I do watch. I mean, like, I pretty much collab with so many people. But who should I watch that you think I may not be watching or subscribe to? Let me know. And I'll tell you if I watch them or not. And why. But I'm not going to be messy. I like Rochelle, why you laugh like that. Oh my gosh. Some people cannot deal with honesty. Oh man. I crack myself up sometimes, y'all. I'm not gonna even lie. Like, I'll show you a hot freaking mess. I know. That's what he said. That's what he said. Okay, listen, y'all. Let me go back to last week. For those who was here last week. Ebony, she got it. She said that evil laugh. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Okay, She Sews says that her channel is new. Y'all, look at a couple of her videos. Alright, so here's the thing. Oh, She Sews, you throw it out there that your channel is new. What are you going... So, how often are you going to be posting to your channel? I already know who you are. And know that it's a sewing channel. But how often are you posting videos? I seen a dress that she made that was cute. So we need everybody, don't pause what you're doing, but make sure after this live you go over to Oh She Sews, check out her channel, give her a like, give her a subscribe, give her a follow. Now, Oh She Sews, my question to you is, how often are you posting to your channel? For people to stay updated, I like the honesty. I like the honesty. She said, hey, listen, I ain't got time for all that posting. I post based off my vibe. If I feel like it, I feel like it. If I don't, guess what? You ain't gonna get nothing. I love it. I love it. I love it. Nina, Lena, you've been with me since day one, so you know. For you guys don't know, Nina's been with me since... Was it 2016, Nina, or 2017? 2016 or 2017. Nina been with me since I started on Facebook, y'all. Nina's been with me that long. Nina said, oh, girl, I'm laughing. I tune in for the laughs. That's what I'm tuning in. I'm in my bed laughing. Oh, thank you. Now you get to get me live. Because I'm telling you, lives be off hinge sometimes. It'd be like, hold up. How is she without being... Here's the thing. Someone actually thought I was scripted, right? When I tell y'all, I am not scripted, I am not rehearsed. I get in front of the camera and I just get to talking. And if you guys see some of these bloopers, man, oh man, oh man. My daughter will tell you, I don't know how many cuts we need in one video. If y'all, I'm going to start putting them in from time to time. To show y'all how much my daughter be on the other side of the camera laughing at me. And I'd be like... For real, could we get this going? How many times you gonna laugh? Let's go. Oh yeah. Christy, she is my girl. She is hilarious. Nina, yes, it's been, 8? At least 8, I know. I know at least 8. Because I think I started that Facebook group in like 20... Yeah, it was like 2016. After coming back from the Mimi G conference. Yeah, for those of you who didn't know about Mimi G back then, man, that conference was fire. That's where I met Joe. Carol, did you go to Mimi G's conference 2016? I think that was 2016. I think that was her last conference. Or did you go to the one in 2015? What year did you go to the conference, Carol? Miss Carol. Yes, Nina. Listen, just pull you out of your shit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Ebony said, I have a news anchor. Hey, don't get me started with my news anchor. Oh, thank you, Nina. Thank you, Nina. Don't get me into anchor voice. So, you guys, listen. What could I discuss? Listen, did y'all just not see those pattern cells? Those patterns, completely okay. But we're going to talk about it. So, let's go over to Jake so we could talk about it. Jake, over to you. Now let me stop. Who the hell is Jake? I don't know. I just made that up off the whip. Yes, Carol. So I didn't go to the one in 20... No, I didn't go to... I only went to the last one for Mimi G, Miss Carol. Because I was preggo in the end of 2014. Had my son in 2015. And literally, she had... The one in 2015, she had the conference the same week I was in the hospital delivering my son. So 2016, I made an effort to like, nope, I'm going. So the funny part is my son was turning 1 the same week. And what I did was I left out Friday morning and came back Sunday morning. No, it was Monday morning. But I got back, so long story short, I was supposed to, that's when I stayed in South Carolina. So the plan was I drive to Atlanta from South Carolina, 4 hours, and catch a direct flight to LA. Did that. Going there, wonderful. Coming back, because it was a direct flight from LA to Atlanta, I booked a hotel in Atlanta to get some rest and then drive back 4 hours because my flight didn't get back until like 8. Tell me why the Hilton overbooked people the same weekend. So instead of me getting my rest, tell me why a pack of sunflower seeds, gum, and some heat, all I needed for a 4-hour ride. And I know you're wondering, like, Rochelle, that was like in July. It's already hot as hell. Why do you need heat? What was the point of that? Because that heat is what's going to keep you up. That air is not what you need when you're already tired and you have nothing but 18-wheelers all over the road with you. I was mad, but I did not miss my son's birthday. Nah, not his 1-year-old birthday. I got home like 2 a.m. in the morning that Monday, called out of work, went to sleep. No, I believe my husband took my son to daycare, went to sleep, woke up, picked the boy up, and then we had his birthday party as if I was there the whole day, but I wasn't. 5 nights. Woo, Miss Carol, you wrong for that. Christy, listen, you ready for frock tail? Listen, you could take a basic dress, put some accessories with it. You're good to go. Look, I had to take out a 2019 make for Atlanta frock tails. So, I mean, when you in doubt, just wear what you got. People literally will show up in no DIY. They will show up in a ready to wear just to go. You ready for frock? When people say, I'm still just a beginner and I'm not ready for frock tails because I haven't been sewing that long, you know what I do? Get you the most basic pattern, sew it up, and bring your tail on. No excuses. No excuses and no pressure. Miss Carol, that $5.99 crop, they said that because they're making New Look Vogue. No one said this. I'm just saying. No one actually said this. Because the New Look is now Vogue Patterns, refashioned, rebrand, New Look, but it's still the Vogue pattern. So they decided, since we giving you Vogue patterns, we can't give you Vogue patterns on the low. So we're gonna now make it $5.99. And I'm like, since when? New Look has always been the cheapest brand ever. So I don't know if you're gonna make a lot of money on New Look patterns being reissued Vogue patterns at $5.99. You might make a couple of dollars if you make it $4.99. Wait until New Look patterns come out. If they do another drop, I'm like, I noticed that you guys tried to change this in place for $5.99 or $6.99. But you will make more money making it cheaper than if you try to tariff us at 130% to make more on a repeat pattern that's cheaper. Yeah. Let's see how that goes. Christy, what area do you stay in? New Look is Vogue Junior. Yes, for now. At least that's what go to my video from when I said, did New Look just Control+C their summer patterns? If you see that video, you'll know what I'm talking about. It is the new Vogue Junior, period. Everything was copied from a previous Vogue pattern. And pretty much every last one of those Vogue patterns that they copied from, I have in my stash already. Alright, so I have the entire front shell of the shirt. Ooh, okay, Rochelle. Listen. Okay, so look. My watch is telling me to stretch. Have I not been stretching? I've been stretching all over that sewing machine. What is this watch talking about? Why are you playing? Talking about time to move around. Are you crazy? I've been moving around. That technology, I keep trying to tell y'all. Hey, girl. I can't be me. You hear the baby girl over there talking about, hi, Mom. Like, I'm not live, y'all. I'm not live at all. I'm just sitting here. Okay, Wisconsin. Okay, Wisconsin. Miss Carol's, listen, Miss Carol is funny, y'all. Funny. All right, listen, look, okay, I'm gonna put it on, even though I have a shirt on. Don't mind the shirt. Ooh, okay. Okay, now, listen. This is what we got. It's gonna be a fitted shirt. This is what we got. Mm-mm. 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 All right, time to sit down. That's enough. That's enough dancing for right now. I mean, you got to dance in it to make sure it's gonna fit, right? All right. I'll stop playing for a second. Now I'm finna hem this bad boy. Like Rochelle, you the fool. Y'all go get some type of dancing in these garments. I gotta make sure this bad boy fits. All right, I'm gonna go to about right here. Use a basting stitch. Hey, Shamir. Okay, Christy. What's the age? Because I'm going to tell you, my daughter is 15 now, and she keep bugging, talking about, Mommy, could I get my learner permit? I'm like, whose car are you driving? You're not driving my new whip. No, you're not. We're not doing that. And if I had something older, maybe. But my nerves is too bad for me to even teach this girl how to drive. My nerves is too bad. I wonder how my daddy felt when he was teaching me how to drive. My daddy was the type of daddy that had his brake and his clutch and his brake. No, his brake and his gas in the passenger seat. Anytime I stop, he's like, okay. I'm like, you all right? He's like, yeah, baby, I'm all right. I'm like, he a nervous wreck. Lord have mercy. He was a nervous wreck. And that's me. If I was trying to teach my daughter how to drive. Ooh, twins. Christy, I feel for you, honey. She said, they'll be 16. AC Henry, I need somebody to come do my dishes. Take it to an empty parking lot at 5 a.m. Listen, I can't even do that. I can't even do that. I can't even. I'm a nervous wreck. If my daughter was getting behind the seat, I put her in marching band for coordination, right? She like, Mommy, I have rhythm. She got rhythm now, but not the kind of rhythm that I need, honey. Outside of booty shaking. She got all the rhythm in the world when she booty shaking. What's up with these kids nowadays? We didn't do that when we were a kid. I'm just saying. Listen, I can't have a live without your residential foolishness going on in the background, aka my husband, already in here talking about how you go talk about you wasn't booty shaking when we had the 2 live crew back then. Stop, get it, don't stop, get it. All right. Listen, my husband's a hot mess. If you was here last week, you would have been here for the whole struggles of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fabric. Which, by the way, Shamir, he went outside and found 4. And before we even say, is he gonna get a shirt? Say what? I didn't say no. I didn't say no.
Did you hear?
He said what?
He said, you thought it, I just said it.
I thought it? I didn't think nothing.
He said, I thought it, you just said it.
I didn't think nothing. I don't know what he's talking about. lazy. I could have stood up for this.
I could have done it.
Chicken lady? Who's chicken lady? I'm confused to who's chicken lady. Now, I'm just wondering. Okay, she sold, and Ebony, y'all gonna have to clue me in. Who the hell is chicken lady? Who is chicken lady? I'm missing something here. What is Miss Carol talking about, chicken lady? How the hell did I rip the iron out of the wall? I'm like, how in the world did I do that? All right, we're going to put it back in. I'm wondering why my iron wasn't getting hot. It's no longer plugged in. That's why. All right, Miss Carol, who is chicken lady? Miss Carol, who is chicken lady? I want to know. I'm missing somebody. Shamir, did you ever figure out the whole polo shirt for the pattern you was sewing on live the other day? I think that was the Made for Mermaid one. Oh. Chicken lady, thighs and wings. Woo! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Y'all can't with Miss Carol, because Miss Carol will have y'all up here laughing all night. Just be prepared for some hilarious-ish when Miss Carol is in the building. Ooh. This hem is good. Hi, y'all. Hi, y'all. Hi, y'all. Okay. Okay. Don't like my little beat? Okay. Oh, I know who you're talking about. You're talking about Mama Bucolic Life. You're talking about Marie. I don't call her the chicken lady. I call her the farm lady. Y'all didn't see those goats and stuff? Come on now. I'm dead. Oh my God. Don't recommend that channel to me. No shade. I'll pass. Woo! I think she changed the way her channel was going. She used to do regular clothes, but now I think she just do like sewing for orphanage and baby clothes and doggy clothes and all the things for her animals. I'm just gonna be honest. No shade whatsoever. I'm just gonna say this. She have way too many animals in one area for me. I'm just saying. Too many animals. Like, hell, I could barely take care of 2 kids. And you talking about 13 chickens? I'm sorry. Like, their food costs more than the food that we eat. I'm sorry. With the economy today, 1 animal is fine, maybe 2, maybe 3 animals. But 16? That's a whole damn farm over there. That's alright, I'm good. I'm good. I didn't miss nothing on the channel, y'all. I didn't miss nothing. Woo! That was a good one. Miss Carol, don't do that to me no more. Talking about, yeah, what you need to do is check out the chicken lady. That's why she didn't say who it was. That's why she just called her the chicken lady. I'm like, who the hell is the chicken lady? I'm good, Miss Carol. I appreciate the suggestions, but I'm good. Now, in the words of Randy Jackson, it's a no dog for me. It's a no dog for me. Okay, Nina, watch your show. Watch your show. I'm not telling you to stop watching her because I said so. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just saying, for me, I need entertainment. I need entertainment. If I'm going to watch, I need lots of entertainment. And for those who has ADHD or any type of, no, I'm being for real now. I'm not going to even be funny. For those that have like ADHD or any type of neurology, disabilities, they need excitement, right? They can't. No, I'm not going to do that. I just need, for me, I need excitement with the individuals I watch. That monotone, yeah, it's not gonna work for me. I'm just saying, for me, it's not gonna work with monotone. Carol said, take your seam ripper. Christy says she seems off. Listen. The reason why I'm so energetic on all my videos, that's just me, number 1. Number 2, I have a child that's ADHD, and if I can't get her to smile at me while I'm recording, I'm bored. She's bored. That means you guys are bored with what I'm telling you. So, that's why, if you guys don't know, my daughter is on the other side of the camera every time I'm filming a video. Every time. And what I get while I'm filming is... and I'm like... and I have to keep a straight face while I'm recording because this girl is laughing at majority of the stuff that I be saying on a video. And don't let me get to clowning on something like, dude, this is the same pattern as that. She gets to laughing. Y'all just don't hear her in the background, but she be in the background laughing. But no, I need some excitement. And if you look at my subscription list, it's very long and lengthy. But I don't have any boring people on my list. Christy said it's the ADHD. I get bored real quick. Miss Carol said, take your seam wrap off. I am dead. Oh, Miss Carol, he's wrong for that. Oh man, woo! That's hilarious. Take your seam ripper. All right, so let's see where I'm at. Whew, okay, I just finished this hem. All right, I'm on number 6. We are finally on the neckband. Yeah, I am finally on the neckband. All right. Where's my number 3? So this is what I was saying that I'm gonna do. So this is the main fabric. Okay, this is the main fabric. What the blouse is gonna be. But now I'm gonna use the fabric from last week, which is the stripes right here. And I'm going to color block. Listen, this is gonna be a trial and error. Well, it's not gonna be an error. Hope not, at least. But we gonna try this out and hope it comes out really, really cute. Okay. So we go just make it work. And now I don't have no styling options in my head right now, but we'll come up with that. Cause all I can tell you is I plan on wearing some white heels with this. When I gotta figure out my whole reel. I'm gonna have baby girl do it. I'm gonna have her come up with the concept. So someone asked me this. I don't know if it was last video or if it was in a video or during the last time I was live back in February, outside of last week. But somebody asked, how do I come up with my reels? I literally just come up with them. I don't really have a song. Well, if I am doing a reel where I'm showing an outfit or something, I normally have a song in my head and go by that. Most of the time, baby girl, my daughter, she picks the song, we pick a location, and we go from there. Now, if it's just a reel because I'm dropping a movie, I need to be dropping a movie. If I'm just dropping a video for YouTube and it's not any pictures or anything, more than likely, just pick whatever song I want at that time. So I don't do nothing fancy. Nothing fancy with the reels. Just probably some funny artwork. That's about it. And I figured if it's nothing that's going to excite you just by looking at the thumbnail, then it's called boredism. Miss Carol, I don't know how, listen, I don't know how you continuously watch. I'll tell you this. I watched her back in 2022. Okay. We're talking about, by the way, we're talking about the farm lady. I watched her back in 2022 and she was sewing up was it a dress or a shirt? I don't know which one it was. It was either a dress or, no, it was a dress. It was Simplicity 97, 42, 43, right? For the women's size. And when I say she decided that she was going to make a modification and add some piping to a dress that didn't need piping. Whatever. And I'm watching this lady. And when I'm watching this lady, I'm looking at, I'm watching this lady, and the next thing I'm like, why she decided to add piping to a dress that's supposed to be a summer dress, right? Everyone's like, Rochelle, watch this video. Watch this video. You know, and here's the thing, not being messy whatsoever, I even said, if you guys are looking for a different view, go over to her channel and watch her channel because she has a sew along. Man, I got dragged through the mud by saying that, y'all. And that means that's when you never recommend somebody else's channel without watching them yourself. Why did I did that? I lost my credibility. I was just saying that she had a sew along if you was interested. I mean, I didn't say I watched the sew along. Woo! But everybody came for me like, that was a bad, what did one person say? That was a bad recommendation. Bad recommendation. Bad recommendation. Oh, man. I was like, dang, I just gave a bad recommendation. I guess don't watch them. Press that in just a moment. It's just a moment in time. Okay, so listen, y'all. Carol, stop. Miss Carol, stop. Stop, Miss Carol. Oh my God. Oh, whew. Lord, she got me laughing over here. I'm gonna tell y'all something I was talking to my sister about today. Y'all watched the BET Awards, right? For those of you who did. My sister had me laughing. I'm on my way to work, and we have to park in a parking garage and then walk about a block and a half, almost 2 blocks, to get to the building because I work in downtown. So I talk to my sister or my dad every single morning. I know y'all wondering why I don't talk to my husband every morning, because he ain't up. He still be in the bed when I leave in the morning because he work from home. What are the odds, right? So anyway, I'm talking to my sister and she was like, sis, did you watch the BET Awards? I was like, I got bits and pieces. What I seen is when they did the reunion of the 106 in Park. What she was talking about is Kirk Franklin and Gorilla. She was like, sis, Gorilla was on there. And boy, Gorilla was like, yeah, I hit up Kirk Franklin. I hit up Kirk Franklin to see if he would let me be on his track. And when she, look, it was so funny. She was just like, yeah, I can't even do it because it was so funny. Where I was just like, sis, stop. You got my side hurting. What are you talking about? She said, oh my gosh. It was crazy. If you didn't watch that, go back to the BET Awards and watch that. Okay, listen. Low key, no shade. Carol, when I'm ready to go to bed, you put on the most boringest people to watch. Because if you miss anything, there's no need to get mad. The most boringest people to watch is what you watch to go to bed. Not watch. I don't know how you watch boring people to stay up. What? Miss Carol. Miss Carol. Oh my gosh. Miss Carol. Oh, people be on that board life. Oh man. I told y'all, Miss Carol ain't got no sense. No sense. Miss Carol, have some chill today. Have some chill today, Miss Carol. Oh. Oh my gosh. OMG. Nina, I enjoyed the BET Awards, but I did not see the whole thing. I have to go back because after my sister said that Kirk Franklin and Gorilla was on there, and she was like, Gorilla kept saying, everybody make fun of the way I talk. Or whatnot. I was like, what? And she kept laughing so hard, she couldn't even really tell me because she was laughing so hard to where I said, you know what, sis, I'm just going to look at it myself tonight after the live and see what she's talking about myself. Because it must have been something really funny that she could not get her words out very good. Oh my God. Oh, she's so, yup. She remind me, okay, so listen, Oshi So's task. Go look at, okay, so it's most people who like live in New Orleans, they know about this person. Her name is Mercedes. Her album is called Rear End. Go look, Google Mercedes Rear End and tell me what you think. Nina, that's exactly what she said. She was just like, yo, I don't know who gave her an award of talking, but I advise her never to talk in public, to the point where the audience was like making fun of her while she was talking up on stage. I was like, that had to be embarrassing. I'm sorry, like, that had to be very uncomfortable and very embarrassing. All right, so one of these, oh man, right sides together, just like this. Bam! Okay. Why Miss Carol over here with the chicken? All right, Oshi Sauce, you good. Listen. Miss Carol is going to be on this chicken lady. Ebony. I tell you what, listen. You're not prepared for that cover. However, I think it's the album song number 2 or 3. I'm just gonna do this. You look at the names of those songs. I thought Adina Howard T-shirt and panties was enough, but then you look at these songs on that album, even though it's an old album, by the way. It's an album from like maybe when that album came out, I think I was like 17 or 18, over 20 years ago. I'll put it like that. The album is really, really old, but she was a one-hit wonder. She had okay album with No Limit records. So back in the days, listen, I wouldn't say like back in the days because I'm still a fan. Lil Wayne, man, early 2000s, I was a Lil Wayne fanatic. I would not listen to anything other than Lil Wayne. No Limit, Master P, all of them. Now, if you ask me, well, who do you listen to the most? Nobody. You know what I listen to when I get to the car? Nothing. Why? Because I got the kids in the back. And the last thing I need is for them to go to school repeating everything that they hear off the radio. So I literally talk on the phone while my kids are in the car, and you know what they be like? And then come home and get to snitching on me to daddy, talking about, Daddy, mommy's always on the phone when she's in the car. We don't never get to listen to music. I'm like, then y'all can ride with him. Y'all ain't gotta ride with me. Then the answer is no. Why? Because my husband do not want you talking in this car. I'm just playing. Christy, look, the clean version is great, but when you sing the song back with all that beep, 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 it's not as exciting. Beep, 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 beep. Just think of like playing a Lil Wayne song, right? And you got go DJ, go DJ, go DJ, go, like, you might as well not even play it at that point. Woo! Hair looking like fried chicken. Fried fish. Alright, look. What my sister said about she said Kids Bop. You wrong for that. No, I used to play the Kids Bop. My kids don't like Kids Bop though. They like the real stuff, for real. But then I get in trouble for playing uncensored in the car. Because my husband be like, for real? For real? But then he be blasting all the cuss words and everything when the kid is not in the car. I'm like, my daughter's 15. What is your problem? Sir, go take several seats. Sir, go over there. Just like a girl. Go over there. Over there. Over there. Oh man. Y'all got me in here laughing at y'all. Miss Carol in here acting crazy. It's all Miss Carol's fault. Talking about the farm lady. Oh my goodness. I cannot with Miss Carol today. Miss Carol. Don't forget to check it out with your seam ripper. Have a good night, AC. Thank you so much for coming. Everybody keep, what did my sister say? Everybody keep making fun because I talk like this. Just don't have her, don't have her talking another award show. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm being nice. Don't have her talking in another award show, please. Please be easy, please. What? Swimming at 7 in the morning? Ooh. And then quilting class at 10. Oh, she can prepare for her day tomorrow. All right, AC. Have a good night. That's what you call goals right there. She said, I'm going at 7. I'm going to go do something else at 10. And I'm going to keep my life busy and fun. I want to be like that when I get older. Where I could run around and do all these things. Because, man, I can't right now. I can't right now. Ooh, Okay. I want to see what this band is gonna look like on. I'm almost there, y'all. I'm almost there with the front bands. Christy said she more go getting than me. I am. She definitely more go getting than I am. For sure. All right. Ooh, let me make sure I don't get that pressed edge. Did I get that pressed edge? Nope. I'm good. Okay, good. Woo! I was gonna make sure. All right, let me grab my scissors to trim this down. Ooh, what kind of parade tomorrow? Christy. So where are my... Do we have anyone in here that lives in like New Orleans, Texas, like Midwest, down south Midwest? Do we have anyone in here? Okay, the circus parade. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay. I got a question for my... Oh, okay, okay. Oh, you know, I'm a band mom, so listen. Listen. Come July, my daughter's gonna be out with band camp until school start, a whole month before school starts. Well, I don't even want to ask her, but I think it's like 2 to 3 weeks before school starts. She gonna be in band camp. No, it's a whole month. A month long. And then listen. So maybe it was just me. In high school, no one went to a football game to look at football. Everyone went strictly for the band. Right? In college, no one went for the band. They went for the football game. Okay? Now, in NFL, nobody goes for the cheerleaders. We all go to see the game. If you're going to a NFL game, no one cares about the cheerleaders at that point. Was it the same for you? Carol, I'm making a shirt. Where's the pattern at? Where's the pattern envelope? Here we go. I'm making this lady. All right, so Christy, she says she missed Texas. I got one person who either used to live in Texas or from Texas. Do y'all still have the black rodeo? Because my sister's like, yeah, you know, I can't wait for the black rodeo to come around. And I told her, I was like, they still do that? Because I haven't heard about one yet. I don't see no pictures. You know, about it or anything. I was like, they still have that? Now, I know they used to have them in Oklahoma when I used to be be there, but I told her, I was like, I don't know if Texas have that. And that's normally in August. But they haven't had that in Oklahoma in probably a good decade. From what a few people, friends that I know that live there in Oklahoma, they said that they haven't had it in a while. So asking for a friend, whoever knows, in Texas. Because she live in Texas. My sister live in Texas. One of my sisters, I should say, out of the countless numbers of sisters I got. But we ain't counting how many sisters I have. Enough. A lot to where I asked my mama one day, I was just like, Mama, do you remember all your kids' names? Sure I do. And then she want to call everybody by their nickname. Ma'am, you out of line and out of order. Could you just imagine me telling my mama you out of line and you out of order? You know what's going to happen next, right? Did you have that mama that be like, oh, don't make me slap the taste out of your mouth? I used to hate when parents would say that. Don't make me slap the taste out of your mouth. I'm like, really? I could just imagine telling my kids that right now. Like, girl, don't let me slap the taste out of your mouth. My daughter would be like, what? Hey, Layla, what do I say to you right now when you start being a little mouthy? Come here right quick. Then stay, please. Please stay where you at.
Lord help me. I did that wrong.
Now, I just asked a simple question. What do I say when you try to get mouthy?
Can I say it exactly?
No, don't say it exactly. Like, goodbye. You missed. Bye.
You
Bye.
asked a question.
I did. Never mind. I digress. Yep. Bye.
You take it back?
Bye.
Okay.
Bye. Bye. I don't need you telling everything. Yes. Yes. That part. That's why I said, bye. I don't need you telling everything that be going on in the inside. and that's one thing. Back in the days, I'm gonna say the 80s, 90s. I can't really speak for the 2000s since I was out the house. In the 2000s, I was out the house, grown as hell. But in the 80s and 90s, them parents, them baby boomers, be like, you talking? You saying what? What was that? Fire! Right? Now, parents nowadays, I be looking at parents nowadays, and they be like, stop, little Johnny. Don't do that, little Johnny. And I be like, and that's why little Johnny's still testing your patience. My great grandmother, everybody has a Medea, right? Her favorite thing was, see, that's why the kid is acting that way, because all they need is they whooped. That was her favorite way of saying, like, everybody needed they butt whooped. Everybody. That was her thing. Like, that's why that kid's asking like that, because that child needs they butt whooped. Grandma, go sit down somewhere, please. Stop saying that everybody needs they butt whooped. Yeah. Okay, she sold. Yes, that part. None. And you know, back then, they wouldn't even get in trouble for telling you to call the cops. Call the cops. I want you to call the popo. Yes, Christy, I am there with you. listen. I'll tell you something that was funny. My next door neighbor, right? My kids would never act a fool with me, with somebody. All it takes is the look. That look says everything, and I don't have to touch him, right? Y'all know back then when your parents gave you the look, like, you already know. Get into shape, right? My kids know. Next door neighbor, they be having bikes, everything, everywhere. And my husband was like, I bet not find another ounce of a toy on my property. We go throw every last one of them in the trash. I was like, what? Tell me why he threw a toy in the trash and was like, I didn't know whose it was, so I threw it in the trash to clean up my property. I was just like, ooh, that was a hater move right there. A hater move right there. He was like, nope. I bet you that's how you keep it. Teach a kid to pick up after themselves. I don't pick up after kids. I don't know when the last time I cleaned up after. Well, I do know when the last time I cleaned up after a kid, when they could not clean up after themselves. Very different. Very different. I don't know. I don't know. So check this out. I remember when my son was in kindergarten. So when he was in kindergarten, we just moved here to Florida. And he had this teacher. And this is because they were virtual. Because it was COVID. And he had this teacher. And this freaking teacher had the nerve to say, like, she would let these 4, soon-to-be 5-year-olds just, like, run around and play while she's teaching. And I'm like, how in the world you cannot control kindergarten? You know? Like, you don't know how to tell a kid to sit down. No, Johnny. Don't do that. Come back to the screen, Johnny. So I think COVID, a lot of parents use that time where they're supposed to be in class as babysitter time. That is the perfect time for me to go watch my stories, watch my soap operas. They in school, they in class. I don't have to check on Billy, Bob, John. But then what you don't know is John over there scribbling on your walls. Like, what? But they different now. I'll tell you something funny that happened at my daughter's school. She was in middle school. This was about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. Yeah, she was an 8th grader. She's getting ready to be a 10th grader. But she was in 8th grade. And I was up at her school because she called me to talk to the principal. I'm up there and, you know, I'm looking like one of them, you know, everybody know what it means when someone comes intense, right? You ain't coming to play. Go up there with some Timberlands. Not to scare nobody. It was just like, you got to be ready for anything. Because these teachers, they be trying parents. They be trying these parents now. And these teachers be from the 2000 era. And they be trying these 80s, 70s, and 60s parents. And these 60s, 70s, and 80 parents are just like, bruh, I'm not having that. So anyway, I was up there about my daughter. And the front check-in lady. Oh, I know what it was. My daughter needed to get her yearbook. And this kid, and when I say kid, I'm talking about this 8th grader. She was like, what's wrong? My daughter said nothing. She looked at me and she was like, what's wrong? I said, you talking to me? She said, Yeah, I'm talking to you. I said, girl, I don't talk to kids. I talk to adults. When you become one, let me know. And she just rolled her eyes. I said, girl, you lucky you ain't my child. Because I beat the out of you. That's the problem. You got to check them where they start acting up at. These kids different nowadays. Oh, that dang disrespect. Then wonder why they be having all of these problems. And, child, I digress. We ain't gonna talk about these kids nowadays. We gonna pray for them. Pray for them. Everyone bow their head and let's say a prayer for the kids. Jesus wept. Yep. Let me stop. Let me stop. Kirsty, here's the thing, like with teachers, what I do, like if a teacher called me about my kids, thank God, I think my daughter says this to her teachers, don't call my mom. I think she just literally tell her teachers, don't call me. Because I'm going to be asking what I call qualifying questions. So what did you do? Okay, so my daughter did what? She just talks a lot in class. Well, she can't be talking to herself. Who is she talking to? Did you talk to their parents? Yeah. Are both of them in detention? And the day that they decided to change ISS or in-school suspension like we know it, and they changed it to pass is what it's called now.
Hey.
What?
You got that wrong. I don't beg them to not call you. I beg them not to call Dad.
Okay. Okay, well, you don't beg them to not call me?
Mm-hmm. I prefer it to be you than Dad.
I don't know why, because I give them the benefit of the doubt on the phone.
You don't remember what happened with Miss Malika?
No. What?
About the attendance?
No.
Am I potty mouth?
No. I just said no 3 times. What did you want me to say? I said no. How many times you gonna keep asking? I'm like, no. No. Did you not hear me say no? Why do kids do that? Do you not remember this? No. Do you not remember this? No. How many times did I have to say no before you get, no, I don't know that. Or I don't remember that. Anyway, back to regular schedule viewing, because child, these kids, them kids, just pray for them. Oh, no, not all the kids. I like the kids that I could give back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like them type of kids. Like, I like the kids that are respectful. I don't like those kids that be, all up in everybody else's business but their own. You know what I mean? So I just told the girl, I was just like, oh no, I don't talk to kids. I talk to adults. I'm an adult. I'm not a kid. And of course, baby girl's like, that's my mama. You know how you don't want to tell somebody that that's your mama? That's my mama. That's my mama. Gotta feel bad for her, like, your mama just went off on a little 8th grader. But I'm just saying, like, you know how you have to, like, let them know, like, you talking to me? You talking to me? Goodbye here. Don't talk to me. Alright, where am I at in these instructions? These instructions just looking, like, terrible. Okay. I don't know, but we go figure it out. Alright, Let's see what we got in the chat. Oh no, Christy. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. 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 You brave. You brave. Mm-mm. No. I thought the classrooms were bad. The school bus is bad. Throwing stuff from the back to the front. I'm good. Never drove the school bus. Mm-mm. That's a no dog for me. Nope. Would you ever go back to teaching again? Nope. Nope. I did my time. And that was like a crime. I did my time. Mm-mm. That's why for the teachers now, I give them nothing but props because I know what it's like. I know what it's like. I don't miss it at all. Not even in the least bit. Nope. No indication of a missile. No tears shed. Mm-mm. Nah. I even get asked from time to time, do you miss being in the military? No. Do you miss wearing the uniform? No. Do I miss looking like everybody every day? No. No. I don't miss it. I think the reason why I don't miss being in the military is because I got out and then spent another 12 years at the same base I got out at. And was just around it for a total of 22 years. Then my dad was in the military, so it's like I've been around the military my entire life. However, in the last 5 years, I was around, like being here in Orlando, I'm not around any military people, no military jargon, no military terms, no base. And when I say I did that, well, my husband and I, we decided to move to Orlando to get out of military life because I think I wanted my children to actually have a life instead of what I had with parents always being gone all the time, because we lived a military life. Have a good night, Angela. All right, so look, y'all. What y'all think? Tell me what y'all think. So this is the main fabric. And then this is going to be the placket facing. I think that's cute, y'all. I think that's cute. We're going to keep going on this front placket. I'm going to finish this part. And then I'm going to stop after this. This is going to be the last part that I'm going to do tonight before y'all favorite nephew come in here and be like, Ma, I said. Let me not talk too loud so he don't come running like, Mom, I said. No more than that. Girl, listen, when he said that in my video, I was like, no, he didn't just say no more than that. Now, my son, he's such a sweetheart. Oh, got my daughter, y'all. My son is such a sweetheart. She went somewhere. Finally, she went somewhere. Thank you. Thank you. Now, like, my son had me cracking up last week on live with Miss Alethea. All the ladies was telling him hello. And I was like, tell him hello. Tell this person hello. Tell that person hello. I could just imagine if my son was cheating on somebody and had 2 girlfriends, which he would know better, right? Everyone would be called babe or baby or honey or boo, whatever. Everyone has the same name. Reason being is because when I told him to say hi to Shamir, hi to C, hi to Miss Alethea. You know what this boy do? I said, say hi, C. Hello. Say hi, Shamir. Hello. Say hi. I was like, you ain't gonna say hi, Shamir? Say hi, Shamir. Hello. I was like, really? No names? Nah. No names need to be said. And then later, when I got off live, he goes say, you call me out like that? Excuse me? Yes, I called you out like that. What? You called me out like that? Just imagine, boy. You called me out like that. Yes, sir, I called you out like that. Your mama called you out like that. But it was hilarious. We had a good time last week. No names. Shamir, you know, no names. No names. You know what that's about, right, Shamir? You know what that's about? Nah. Mm-mm. It's like, nah, but you ain't finna catch me slipping. I was like, listen, say hello. Hello. Say hi, Shamir. Hello. Say hi, C. Hello. Say hi, Chris. Hello. No names. This boy is smart. No names. Nope. And he's like, no, you're not gonna get me slipping like that. We all thought it was hilarious. Alright. Trim and then press the seam towards the band. Okay. That's what I thought, but making sure. Shamir, I had to start the same pattern that I was working on last week. I had to do it over because I didn't have enough room for my placket area. Because they wanted me to basically, how do I explain this thing? They had me, according to the pattern, of course, they have you, cut four of the front bands and interface all 4. Then I got thinking, I was like, why in the heck am I interfacing 4? I only need 2 interface because 2 serves as the band and then 2 is going to serve as the facing. I interfaced all 4, trimmed them down, everything, just to find out that the bands were trimmed down too much and would not close and made like a small, narrow button placket. And I was like, oh no, this is not gonna work. Tried to unpin it, unpick it, and it just looked a hot ass mess. So I was like, oh no, this is not gonna work. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna invest time and not fix my stuff. And you know, like some people are like, oh, it's not that bad. I don't wanna mess with it. It's not that bad, it's not gonna bug me. No, it would bug the living bejesus out of me. Spending 3-4 hours on an item just to toss it in a corner. I'm not doing that. We either gonna scrap it or we gonna finish it and give it away. One or the other. In this case, there was no giving away because it was just, you wouldn't be able to button it up. So I'm like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. All right, I'm gonna base this. Christy, yes. Listen, my son, He is a lady lover at his school. The teachers. So I have 2 kids. One is a negotiator. The other one is a debater. Y'all know who's who, right? Baby girl is a debater. Baby boy, he's the negotiator. My son will negotiate with you to get what he wants all day, every day. That's what he does. On the other hand, my daughter is very much so like me, a debater. She's going to debate and get her way. Now, I'm not saying that I get my way, but we will debate because it's like I have to prove my point, right? My Joe is low. Go get your coffee. Did C come up in here and I didn't see her? Oh, C. Okay, so listen, I gotta give y'all, I gotta give C and Shamir backstory. Okay, so first of all, Shamir and C, I know y'all listening. Y'all have to first go check out the Farm Lady channel on YouTube. Go check out the Farm Lady. She dropped a new video today, and it is so good. So good. All right, that was the first thing that you missed. Go check out the Farm Lady. She dropped the video, and it was good. See, I'm going easy on your friend. I'm going easy on your friend. Hold on, Alethea, you up in here too? Talking about good night. You've been quiet this entire time. Didn't even know you was here, Miss Alethea. Miss Alethea came. She said, you heard. Yo, Shamira, you go pass on that too? The Farm Lady? I'll pass. I'll pass. The Farm Lady. So see, make sure you check out Farm Lady. Hilarious video. Help C out and let her know the channel so she could check it out. Hey, Alethea. So, Miss Alethea, you got to check out the Farm Lady. Just dropped a new video. Amazing, awesome video. Very nice, very nice. See, why it gotta be me though? Like, I just said, she just dropped a new video. But when you go, make sure you have your seam ripper. You're gonna need your seam ripper. Thank you, C. I thought it was gonna go very well. I'm thinking it's gonna go very well with how I'm going to color block this thing, y'all. Don't do what I just did with cutting up in the air like this, but hey, you gotta make room some kind of way, right? We all don't follow all the sewing thing. All right. Okay, so look, Miss Alethea, When you came in, you didn't say, good morning. Good morning. How art thou? Well, it's not morning anymore. Good afternoon. How art thou? Miss Alethea, I don't think you want to play this. The game we played last week. Who am I? Who am I? That was a good one. But YouTube decided, y'all don't need to be playing that. Get up off my platform. And just said, nope, not today. Not today. The farm lady. See, Carol loves your channel. I'm not lying to nobody. Just go with your seam ripper when you go check out the farm lady. Go with seam ripper in hand. I'm not lying. That's the truth. That is the truth, y'all. Carol, you a mess. You a mess. Alethea, get your friend, Miss Carol. Get your friend, Miss Carol. Miss Carol had no sense. By the way, for those who just joined, July the 11th, I am going live with Miss Carol. So set your calendar, reminders, but of course I'll remind you again that you only get that information in the chat and being live with me today. And we almost done for the night, y'all. I'm almost done for the night. Yep. Oh, Miss Alethea, listen. So you know the one that I started last week I had to redo? This is what it's looking like, y'all. It's looking so good. I had to color block. I used the pieces that I cut out last week and just had to cut the front, the back, and the sleeves. And it's looking so good right now. With this fabric, I think it's going to be so cute. Ebony. Ebony. Oh. Oh. My chicken soup life. All right, so listen, everyone, go check out my Bucolic Life. Subscribe to her channel. Set your notification bell so you are never missing one of her videos. But don't tell her I sent you. I'm just joking. I'm just joking, y'all. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm not telling you to go follow that lady. I'm just joking. But if you want to follow her, by all means, do so. I'm just cracking jokes right now. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna have to slack it down. All right, no, oops. No, actually, it's fine. It's fine. Almost got a little ahead of myself once again. But let me find my seam ripper. I just seen it. Where's my seam ripper? You're like, girl, I didn't ask you nothing. Here we go. I almost was getting ready to, well, it's not necessarily boot, but I was getting ready to sew down the front section, but I don't need to. So let me take the stitching out because I don't need to. Ooh wee! I like that. Alright, so that's how much I got done tonight, y'all. I'm going to take the basting stitches out that I created and show y'all what it's looking like. I want to have this done by Sunday, so I'm going to work on it a little bit tomorrow and have it done, wash it, put buttonholes, all of that stuff. Because I would love to have it ready for next week. And I am going to, this is for Battle of the Shirt dress. So since y'all see this fabric, y'all already know what the other pattern is. This one's going up against Butterick 7010. Is that pattern number? I think that's the pattern number. That shirt. Just wait until you see that one. Oh my gosh, Carol. Country fried chicken. Listen, y'all, I'm sorry. But like I said previously, earlier in the day, it is hard enough to feed a mouth now, right? Whether you have 2 kids, 3 kids, 4 kids. But when you're feeding 3 goats, 16 chickens, I don't know what to say. Like, why my husband over here talking about bad? I said I don't know what to say. My husband, me talking about bad. I cannot handle this man over here. I'm about bad. Woo! Oh my gosh. Okay. Woo, back to regular schedule viewing. Ignore my husband, y'all. Y'all know y'all may get something from him from time to time. Bad. He's silly. I know it. See, I miss your Porch Chronicles today. I was hoping for one of those Porch Chronicles, ma'am. She said, the hell with that today. I got other things to do, Rochelle. You just gonna have to wait. I was like, let me see what C got up. See, I know you posted a video today. I'll watch it. I'm going to be watching it while I clean up my space. It's not dirty, but I got patterns on the table. I got patterns on this tape. Not patterns, but pattern pieces on the table. Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. Don't you hear me, baby? Okay, no. We're going to do it like this. I'm going to take y'all back into time. Let me finish off this bottom edge. There we go. Hold up. Wait. There we go. There we go. my good clothes for the Porch Chronicles. I feel you on that. See, I ain't even mad. Listen, I am not mad at that at all. Okay, so listen, we gonna take the bottom. Don't do this because you see me doing this, but don't do this. Don't take the bottom of your seam ripper to play as a point turner. Actually, let me go get my point turner. Because I'm not trying to be busting holes and seams that I have already sewn together. That's not going to work for me. Alright, I have my seam ripper right here. Finish off my little edge corner right here and get that finished off. Let me base this top part. Y'all, wow. Oh my goodness, Miss Carol. Y'all better stop listening to Miss Carol. She'll have you watching everything. Everything. Miss Carol's a trip. Miss Carol is a trip. Alright, so I'm going to do the other side. Let me take this stitching out. Take this basin stitch out that I created for myself. And then it's just the collar that I gotta do. The collar and the sleeves is all, and the buttonholes, that's it. This is like a, I would say this is a quick sew, but I'm just taking my sweet, happy time and talking vibe at the same time. You could definitely get this pattern done in 3 hours, for sure. From start to finish. Oh, Christy. Yeah, it's this one guy who sews. I don't know what his name is, but he's the same guy that's been covering Joann's. Is that who you're talking about, Christy? He covers Joann's when Joann's was closing or whatever. I'm going to say it's the Bird Jr. He's the Bird Jr. because Bird was covering Joann's during the closure. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Your girl just got tired of covering Joann's as it got closer and closer to its journey of closure. I was like, ain't no sense in me going in there to tell y'all what the sales are because there's no sales. The sales was just bad. If I was literally trying to close a store, I would have put everything at 50% when I made the announcement. And then every week from there, 60, 70, 80, 90, done. Okay? I don't know why they decided to put everything on 90%, like literally the week of. My thing is, I want to get rid of everything as quick as possible. The brow who sews. The bro who sews. Christine, is he good? Or is he just okay? Or are you gonna tell me he's like the farm lady? Now I'm just saying, like, I need entertainment. If I'm gonna watch people, I need some entertainment. I mean, yes, yes. Oh, she saws. Yes, yes, yes. The only difference is I'm not doing French seams. I'm not doing that. Not tonight. Not tonight. We using serger, baby. We using serger over here. The amount of patience Karan has, I'd be like, lady, yes, awesome. But sometimes I don't be having the patience for those French seams or using bias tape on seams for shirts. I just don't be having the patience. I'd be like, let me just serge my seams together. They're cute on the inside. But baby, and I get it. If I was using like a fabric that frays or whatever, yes, I would use bias tape or whatnot. But on regular cotton or shirt and fabric, no, we're just gonna go ahead and search those seams. That's it. Yes. I mean, it's like Anita. Anita's another one. Miss Anita, OMG. She walk out and she be like, I'm a boss. I'm boss. Now, Miss Anita is so sweet. She's sweet, but I love Miss Anita. Because no matter what Miss Anita sew, she go show up in what? Rock it. She gonna show up and rock it. Miss Anita's the bomb.climb. Yes, 100% clean. 100. Not even clean. She clang. You gotta put that G in there. Clang. Every time Miss Anita posts on Instagram, I give her the same meme every time. And she be like, Rochelle, you a fool. Oh my God. Hmm. Yeah. I'm just here for the smiles, the giggles, the laughs, all of that. All of that. Yes. Alethea, I didn't do what they wanted. No, ma'am. I stayed my tail up out of Joann's. I would report on it, be like, yo, it's 50% off, y'all. But I didn't buy nothing. Nothing. The only time I bought something, Alethea, is when I was up there. When I went to your Joann's, matter of fact. Yeah. That is pretty much the only time. That's the first time I bought some stuff. And that was just because I was up there, basically. But it's stuff that I need for collaboration towards the end of the year. And then right before one of them closed here, I purchased another $200 worth of stuff. But I looked at my receipt and I saved 60%. So over $400 worth of fabric for $200. Come on now. And I got a lot of yardage of fabric. All right, so we're gonna do this at the bottom and sew that across. Really, Ebony? You know how, listen to this, y'all. This is wild. So how I came across Miss Anita was that Michelle, that black chick, before she started doing the Sewn magazine, Michelle from that black chick, she featured Miss Anita on a post, and she was just like, hey, people that you are sleeping on, Miss Anita. Miss Anita probably had like 3 videos up, right, at this time. This is before she started doing learn the basics of sewing, when she did like a whole basic course where she did like 2 or 3 skirts. She did a top, and she did a dress, right? And I came across Miss, I was like, man, she thorough. Like, she thorough. Like, this is a good video. Liked it. And then, like, a couple months later, she was going to the Mimi G conference. I was like, oh, I get to actually meet Miss Anita in person? What? Yeah. Yeah. Got to meet Miss Anita in person. If y'all ain't never seen Miss Anita dance, y'all missing a lot. Don't let Miss Anita fool y'all. Miss Anita was, hey, hey, hey. Let me stop. Miss Anita like, Rochelle, shut up. I think Miss Anita was a model back in the day. I think Miss Anita modeled back in the day. I think she did pageants or something. Am I right, Miss Alethea? I think Anita did pageants or something like that back in the days. Modeling, pageants, something like that back in the days. Fix this little piece right here. Not fix it, but now I could go ahead and enclose that right here. Ouch. Oh yeah, man. Always the quiet one. Mm-hmm. Okay, Christy. Oh yeah. Miss Carol, I seen that. I was in the message back. I was like, yo, listen, you guys, I want to actually take a trip to LA to go back. And yes, I'm saying back to Michael Levine. Who down? Like, we don't need no Joann's. We could just go to Michael Levine in LA. Who down? Make a sew trip just to go to LA. Not to just go to Michael Levine. You end up doing other things, of course, but Michael Levine, one of those stops, y'all. All right, I finished off the bottom hem area, and now I'm just gonna pin the placket to the shirt. Christy, come, girl, you missing a lot if you've never been to Michael Levine. But I think, you know, like, it's hard to say. For those of you who's been to both Michael Levine and Fine Fabrics, which one do you think? I think both of them is massive, but I think Fine Fabric have a little bit more in there. What do y'all think? For those who's been to both, I kind of think that Michael Levine is probably priced better than Fine Fabrics, I think, on most of their fabrics. But it's been a few years since, I'm saying a few, it's been 8 years since I've been to Michael Levine. Carol says she's still broke. Man, I'm not gonna even lie. Michael Levine, yeah, it'll break you real quick. Like, because when I came back from Michael Levine in 2016, you talking about overspend. It was like, I set a budget of $300 to spend. I spent like $450, and I was mad at myself. But with somebody who, you know that they're not going for a very long time, I had to do what I had to do. And I still have like 2 of the fabrics that I purchased from Michael Levine back then in my stash, y'all. Oh man. Yeah, I'm still broke from the Fine Fabrics trip. Just last month. Just last month. That Fine Fabric trip. Oh man, it was fine, all right. Until you got to the line, to the checkout. That's where all the magic happens. So they say. All the magic happens at the checkout line. Okay. Finish off this hem right here. Oh no. Miss Carol, so you mean to tell me you wash all your fabrics right when you get it? Who else does that? Tell me if you're one of the type of people who, when you purchase fabric, you wash your fabric right then and there and then kind of like fold it up and put it away. Or are you someone who wash fabric as you are getting ready to use the fabric? Which one are you? Wash as you go or wash it all at once? What type of fabric person are you? I would love to know that one. Because I'm a girl who can't stand doing laundry. I do it because I have kids and husband, but I will wash clothes all day. I hate folding clothes. I literally hate folding clothes. I'm with Okay She Sews. I'm wash as I use. I am not gonna wash all that. Do y'all not see how much fabric I have? Oh my god, it would take me a while to wash all of that. Oh, Patrice says she washed before she stored them. Okay, Ebony's with me. Wash as you go. Okay, Alethea does the same thing. What? See? See is a wash all of it at once. Wash as I go. Oh, I get, see, Shamir's with me. No, I do not wash it all at once. I wash as I go. I will go ahead but I guess because my fabric is stored in my garage, that's probably why I don't do it. If it was stored in my house, now all the fabric that I have in my house, which would be like my chalets, my twills are in the house, my crepes are in the house, in my office closet. All of those are washed and stored on a hanger in the closet. But all of my like in-card fabric or any type of cotton, no. They're outside in my garage and it's a wash as I go. So I guess you could kind of say like I would, if it's coming in my house, it's going to get washed before going in my closet because we're not putting any fabric in my closet that's not washed. But if it's stored outside of my garage, no, I'll just go as I go. Carol, wash it all? Okay. That was a good one, y'all. Now I know some people are, I gotta wash this all before I put it away. I feel like it's gonna take me all day to wash fabric. Cause I get so much at a time. It's not like just your onesies and twos. It'd be like 5, 6. And then, of course, you know, I don't want it bleeding. So, you know, I'm washing it separate, away from everything else. I don't know. But Miss Carol over here, like, I wash all of my fabric. Now, let me ask you this. If you was to... no. So, listen. Before I start sewing, I literally wash all the fabrics that I'm going to sew for the next quarter or month. I batch cut. So, I wash all that fabric before I batch cut. Put it inside. Once it's washed, it doesn't go back outside. It stays inside. That's why I have that entire basket over there, because all of that is washed fabric. And after I sew, I wash my fabric again to get all the ink markings and all of that stuff out. So yeah, the fabric gets washed twice. Now let me ask you guys this. Like if you was to go to a thrift store, Salvation Army, Goodwill, are you washing your fabric or the garment that you purchase before you use it or wear it or whatever? Or are you just kind of like, oh, I'm over it, I'm just gonna wear it because I have a meeting to go to, or I'm gonna wear this to church or whatever the next day? Now in that case, I am washing no matter what. I'm that person. It is not going nowhere. It's going from the bag to the washing machine immediately. Immediately. So when I was participating in Alethea's challenge that she does, towards the top of the year, Alethea, she does like you go to, I think it was the color block. I went to Goodwill, took you guys along with me at Goodwill, and literally, the only thing my kids chose for me to make something is cotton fabric. Chose 5 shirts, and I just pretty much cut it up and made my son a shirt out of some shirts that he picked out. And when I say I came home and washed that, we washed. It was not finna even sit in a bag until I was ready. Take it out the bag and got straight to washing. No questions asked. Yes, the thrift store challenge. That's what it was. The thrift store challenge. That was a good one, Alethea. You need to bring that one back next year. The thrift store challenge. Now listen to this, Miss Alethea. You know, like at the top of the year when you do the no buy challenge, that's gonna be super easy nowadays. Because there's no Joann's. And the only place that you could buy patterns right now is simplicity.com. You washing the parking lot, Carol. So, when you wash your, let's say like cotton fabric or any fabrics, are you throwing it in the dryer or are you letting it hang to dry? What are you doing? Hang to dry or throwing it in the dryer? And you guys, I am done with this portion. This is what it's looking like. When you see it, it's going to be in its finish. I'm with Shamira. I'm on the drier side. I'm going to put it on. Let's see what it's looking like. With no collar and no sleeves just yet. Woohoo! Nice fitted shirt. Let me come a little closer so y'all can see it. Nice fitted shirt. Boom, boom, boom. Where's my dang sleeve? Oh, it's over here. The sleeve. Hold on, let me show y'all the sleeve on this thing. Ooh. Okay, I can see that. Okay. And then, y'all look. My sleeve band is going to be the stripe. Yeah, I think that's going to be hot. I think that's going to be fire. My neck band. Ooh, yeah. I'm loving this right now. Just right now. Just for right now. I'm loving it. Alright, so. do I do it? Nope, this is the right side. See, that's bad when you have in-car fabric that look the same on both sides, but there's only one thing that's different. One just looks a little bit more faded than the other one. But my goal is to finish this tomorrow and start working on my other shirt. That's the goal. So, you guys, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging with me tonight. Another night of fun adventures. I will not be on next Friday, taking my son to all of his shenanigan events that he planned his own birthday, y'all. And he does not want a birthday party. He just wants to go to the Lego store. Who else is the Lego fan? He just want to go to the Lego store, so I'm going to take him to the Lego store, buy some Legos, buy up some stuff for his birthday. I am actually not going to sew at all Saturday and probably Sunday. I'm probably not going to sew this Sunday either, because I just realized it's Father's Day. So, I will catch you guys live on the 27th with a new project, by the way. So it will not be this pattern. It'll be something different. And actually, let me share something with you guys. It might. I don't know if it's going to be this pattern just yet. But I am actually thinking of using the rest of this fabric. I'm going to share the fabric with you guys. But I'm looking for the pattern. Oh, here it is. Here it is. It's in my other bag. Tell me what y'all think about this, right? I don't think I'm going to pair it together. But this is the fabric that, of course, is my top, right? Okay, so this is what my top look like. So I'm thinking of using the rest of this fabric to make these pants. What y'all think? Oh, I know you guys are going to ask me like, hey, what's that pattern number? It's Simplicity 9682. Yeah. So, let me know what you think if I should make. Do you think I should use this pattern, Simplicity 9682, for the rest of the fabric? Or do you think I should use a different pattern, tapered pants instead of wide leg pants? I'm trying to think. I need to figure it out. Put it in a comment. Instead of the live comments, put it in a comment if you have a pattern that you think, not in the live chat, but in a comment that you think I should use to use up the rest of this fabric. Let me know a pant pattern to use. Alright, so I am going to switch over to the outro. I will catch you guys June 27th. Until next time, y'all have a good night. Don't forget to look at my video that I dropped today for the Simplicity Summer Patterns. Don't laugh, because y'all know it's some good tea in it. It's some good tea. I'll catch y'all next time with some more tea, some more fun times, and good old vibes. Catch y'all on the 27th. Peace.
Yeah, they hate when you elevate. They stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. Yeah, they hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way up, way too fly, yeah, I'm feeling myself. Ain't no chance I'm coming down, no. Got a soul view to myself, yeah. Why would I give it up? Why do they wanna come take my place? I work too hard for it, don't need a replacement. This my vocation, now I got rollies all in rotation. Hop on a jet just to take a vacation. Remember the moments was trapped in the basement. Now the hard work is all taking me places. Starting all black like we trapped in the matrix. Bet on myself and go ball out in Vegas. Living a life like I'm rich and I'm famous.